Well, the stock market is selling off. Millions of people are absolutely freaking out, and people are wondering what in the world is happening. Well, there's a lot to cover in today's video, so let's get right down to it. Here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Trump's tariffs. They are now going into effect. He's reversing decades of global trade expansion. We're going to address that. We're also going to talk about the U.S. jobs market, how the United States added 73,000 jobs in July, but the concern is prior months were revised downward. That's a huge issue. And then we are going to address the unemployment rate and how what we are seeing with the headline number is not actually the correct number. And we are seeing false information. I'm going to explain all this in just a moment. But before I do, if you enjoy these daily updates and want to stay current on everything that's going on, go ahead, hit that like button. And now let's begin. So here's why many people believe the stock market is selling off. Because President Trump's tariffs are kicking in. But they don't kick in today. Previously, we heard that the August 1st deadline, that's the deadline, there'd be no pushing this back. Well, it's not exactly true. Because President Trump says the tariffs are going to go into effect on August 7th. Okay? So, or actually August 8th. So, we have until the 7th where people can still negotiate. They could potentially get a better deal. But again, we'll see what actually comes from that. What I can tell you though, we are seeing these tariffs are ranging from 10% to 41%. We are seeing some countries that previously thought they were going to get 10%. It's much higher. So this is a huge, huge issue. We don't know what this is going to look like. We don't know if we are going to see prices rise instantly or are they going to come in slowly. The expectation is we are going to see prices slowly rise over the next 3 months. So we'll see. But here's another big story. The U.S. added just 73,000 jobs in July. Now, I want to read some of the key points here, and then we're going to go over the numbers. The numbers are scary. Okay, look at this right here. It says non-farm payrolls growth totaled 73,000 for July, above the June total of 14,000, but below the meager Dow Jones estimate for a gain of 100,000. Wait, 14,000 jobs were added in June? 14,000 in June. Now you're probably wondering, didn't we get higher numbers? Yes, we did. Okay, listen to this. May's job gains, it was 144,000 jobs is what we gained in May. Just today, it was revised down to 19,000. In June, we actually gained 147,000 jobs. But that was also revised down to 14,000. So you can see right there we went from 291,000 jobs, 291,000 jobs added in 2 months to then 33,000. How? How are we seeing our jobs numbers get revised so drastically? And keep in mind, that's before the quarterly revisions, which the expectation is they're going to drop even further. So what's crazy about this is we've been told for the past several months that we're adding jobs to the U.S. economy. Perfect. But how come no one's getting hired? Where are these jobs? Well, these jobs have been, and look at this right here, you can see it. It says healthcare and social assistance combined for some 94% of the job growth. You know what also is combining or assisting this? Government jobs. And all we hear is, this this government employer, this sector is losing jobs. We are continually adding jobs for the federal government. Yeah. So that is huge. You can see it right here. This is a monthly job creation in the United States. This little chart. And it says job creation figures for May and June were revised significantly downward by more than 250,000 combined. Yeah, down here. Okay. We haven't seen this in, well, what was it, back here we saw it. Okay, lower numbers. Okay, we haven't seen numbers like this for quite some time. That's what's scary. Now, somebody asked this. If all these people are getting laid off, if we aren't seeing, we aren't seeing all these new jobs being added, okay, where are all the people at? And think about it. This was May, June, July. Okay, that's where the numbers are very off. Now, where are those people? Simple. Some of them are staying home, taking care of kids, and we're seeing that in the childcare as well, where daycare centers are actually closing down. There are people that used to work for a daycare provider that are no longer working because they aren't getting enough children in. The children aren't coming in because the parents are at home. Why would a parent stay at home and send their kid to childcare and pay for that? Why wouldn't the parent just watch the kid? That's kind of what we're getting. So people that used to work for these childcare centers, they're getting laid off. And they're being told, hey, yeah, our numbers are low, so we just don't need you. We don't need your services today. Okay. That's what we're seeing. We're also seeing some parents are kind of enjoying this time of not having a job, can wake up whenever they want to, spend time with their kids, enjoy the summer when their kids are at home. But the expectation is the amount of job applications that will be being turned in here pretty soon, it's going to increase. Because as the kids go back to school and the parents are sitting at home watching television, well, they may want something different. May want to start working, right? Contribute to the household. So that's something that we could see as well. It's not just women either. Okay, men are being let go, staying at home, watching their kids, taking care of the house, right? A little bit different, but again, that's what we're doing. That's what's happening at this time. I do want to address this one as well. It says the U.S. job growth slows sharply. Unemployment rates rises. Well, what is the unemployment rate? It says right here the unemployment rate rose to 4.2% from 4.1% back in June. Well, here's the thing. We heard from Jerome Powell just 2 days ago. Jerome Powell said to watch the unemployment rate. Watch unemployment. He was very clear on that. And maybe this was the reason why, because yes, we are seeing the unemployment rate go up, but you know what's actually coming down, which is actually putting a lid on the unemployment rate? Labor force participation. It's going down. Not significantly, but enough. It's coming down enough that it will kind of put a lid on this unemployment rate and stop it from going up too high too quickly. It will still go up, but not as fast as many people were predicting. And I know a lot of people are asking, well, all these people are being laid off. They're on unemployment. No, not necessarily. There's a lot of people that have yet to even claim unemployment. They're enjoying their time off. But soon, we are likely going to see unemployment rates, or specifically the weekly unemployment. Those are probably going to go up very soon. Like I said, people are just enjoying the summer, spending time with their kids. But once they are ready to get back to work and looking for a job, my guess is more people are going to file for unemployment. But we'll see. Now, I do want to leave you with one last thing. We are seeing unemployment rates go up. Labor force participation is going down. We are seeing there's a very good chance interest rates are going to get cut in September. Okay, there's a very good chance there, especially with all the different reports we're seeing. But with the fact that tariffs are going to go into effect on August 8th, that is the concern. Because what is that going to do for all these businesses? Are these businesses going to thrive or are they going to struggle? If they struggle and the American people are spending more money on everything that we buy, there's a good chance we are going to see more people get laid off. So unemployment is going to go up even more. So as we get more information as to how everyone's going to be impacted and what this means for you and I moving forward, I promise I'll bring you all the latest news and updates as soon as we get them. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.